Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I'm Versailles. Today we're going to do a run using the Taker. This is Spirit Blossom Kindred against the Lissandra adventure. For Relics, I haven't quite figured them out yet. This is still the first day, so take this with a grain of salt. But I think the Beast Within is probably the best relic that you're going to want to use. Overwhelm helps a lot. If you're using rare relics, we're going to use Troll King's Crown. And for Lissandra, I'm going to go with Wicked Harvest and Crownguard Inheritance. When we level up, Crownguard will be good. I think Archangel Staff might also be nice, because then you could play the Beast Summoning power more often. But I think Wicked Harvest, if we go for something like Mortal Marks, should be like an easy win. I also think Kindred is probably going to be your best champion, but I haven't tried Yasuo yet. Master Yi seems, I don't know, a lot like Akshan, wants to target new allies but doesn't have spells to target them, so it's not great at 3 stars. I think the 4-star probably helps a lot. If you do take the other Kindred, then the 2 marks don't interact with each other, so just keep that in mind when you do that. But I think it's still fine to take because we have Mask Mother here, and we also have just Kindred's normal power is pretty good. This Mask Mother with the Iceborne Gauntlets will probably save our lives at some point, so I think it's reasonable to take. And then for a power, since you do want to preserve your rerolls to go for Mortal Marks, you're going to end up taking whatever is available to you. Sometimes it's worth it to reroll for the Blade's Edge power. With Mortal Marks you can remove a bunch of units that way, and that's pretty good. For Early Bird, if we do take that, we're going to be summoning Vengeful Imp, which I guess is fine. Gem Crafting, probably not that good, and Yip's Genius, probably also not that good. We don't have like a lot of 1-cost units, so I'm just gonna take that as the best of bad options. This will give us free defense a lot of the time because of home turf, so we're probably gonna take that. And then I'll actually buy one before I forget to do so. Just kind of make sure that it's never in your hand, because otherwise you won't get it for free. Then Fleeting Spirits with doubling dice sounds pretty good, and I don't think Spirit Stone on Death Seer matters, but we can take the Ardent Censer on Withering Mist. I think that's fine. And we go to an I'm Inevitable Zephyr Sage, which is actually probably pretty tough. Zephyr Sage can make a bunch of giant units really quickly, and that is going to be probably a little bit unfortunate for us. I think I'm going to keep the Mask Mother and this Fleeting Spirits. And we may as well attack here. I don't think there's any advantage into not doing so, but maybe I'll play a unit first. Maybe we can kill something. We can't. I was hoping it would have less health, but it did not, so kind of just need to survive this, so I think putting down another Death Seer is fine. And then we can just block, block, and block. And then it's actually going to end up fairly bad for me because of the I am inevitable. But it's fine, I guess. We have Kindred on board now, which should be good enough to solve a lot of our future problems. So Beast Frenzy is what I was saying Archangel Staff would be good with. Kinda don't want Kindred recalled, but I also kinda can't do anything about it, so recalled it is. think I just pass and hope they attack here. So they played another unit first. That's actually pretty bad for me. I'll play Mask Mother and then just not use the power so that only spending a little bit of mana, and then we can use the Fleeting Spirits to make some blockers. And this is fine, we'll give them their unit back. And we'll Beast Frenzy here, get rid of more units. Can redrop Kindred, killing some more stuff. And we are, unfortunately, not enough mana to play Beast Frenzy. Didn't mean to play that at all. We're also getting use out of this Hollowed, so that part's cool. In here, Beast Frenzy should level us up. One short of winning. If I'd targeted that unit would have worked. We do get Crownguard Inheritance, so it should be fine regardless. Pesky's Spectre with Focusing Crystal is cool. Unfortunately, it's ephemeral, so not super useful, so I guess we take Prowling Projectile. And I think we can take... just adds Challenger. That doesn't add a card, so it'd be fine to just take it on anything. I think taking it on Kindred is good, because Kindred also has quick attack. Warden of the Tribes is also a hard adventure. Gets a lot of units really quickly, and they grow, so that is not going to be fun for us. We also didn't draw our champion. Hopefully we'll get that in the next couple of rounds. And we'll block. And we'll wish we could kill that, but we can't. Okay, well, I thought it didn't give you extra copies, but considering I have 3 Kindreds, I'm gonna go ahead and say that it does give you extra copies. That's unfortunate for me. These are both low, we can kill them later. I could figure out a way to do 1 damage. We could trigger the Plunder on Withering Mist, but don't have a way to do 1 damage, so little bit unfortunate. I think I Beast Frenzy here. That'll reduce some of the... Okay, well, that changes things. It's not looking good for us. Take 26 damage. Probably fine. Do pick up Kindred here. Dropping Kindred should clear the board. Ideally we play a passing move first, so we'll Vile Feast. And then we'll drop Kindred, killing all of the units. And we attack, killing another unit. And we also have this Beast Frenzy for free. There was a way to target that, that would be pretty good, but there's not really, so we'll just Beast Frenzy, it's fine I'm sure. And we can Withering Mist here, but maybe we also Rallying Projectile to get rid of that spell shield so we get both of the drains. And then drop the Vengeful Imp. It's probably fine. Block with Kindred. Attack wins. That's two of the harder adventures and no problems. Take Vengeance here, that could save our lives. And of course, we have Snowy Razorclaw with I'm Inevitable. So this is basically the worst set you could get. I think there's one other one that is fairly difficult as well, but this is pretty bad. We don't draw our champion again. Everything is vulnerable, so we don't really want to put down Mask Mother just yet. We could Prowling Projectile to get rid of the spider, but we can do that in future as well. We might find a different way to get rid of it, or wait for it to have the mark, so that we benefit when we get rid of it. It's infinite spiders. Could Mask Mother, it's not like a terrible idea. I'm just gonna Vile Feast here. Give me some hit points back. And now we'll Mask Mother. Not taking anything just so that we have a nice little block there. And grant an ally +1 to kill an ally. Then we take 0 damage out of this. And we get rid of one of their units. All good so far. Going to Beast Frenzy here. Basically whenever it's free, I mean, just gets rid of a unit, right? Pretty good. Unfortunately they do need to be marked for it to work, so. Their units also have vulnerable. We can take advantage of that. We're basically just passing until they decide what they're doing. They attack us. Oh, we can just Vengeance them now. This only does 1, so... You unfortunately lose Kindred here, but it's fine. We have like 2 more in hand. 1 more in hand. And this isn't marked, so we can't use Beast Frenzy. Is now marked, so we will use Beast Frenzy. Drop Kindred. I don't know if they just don't have units right now. They have 5 cards. You'd assume one of them's a unit at least. So we just Vengeance this. If I play, Kindred dies. It's probably fine. And we attack. They play a unit. We mark it. And we Beast Frenzy. This should level us, I think. Atrocity. I don't think will work. Because we can't kill Kindred, which is where all of our power is. So Then when Kindred levels, the beast also just gets merged into the atrocity. I think this is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna take Curse Keeper for the mana gem. Rekindler, we can take an extra revive, doesn't hurt. And we wanted Mortal Marks, so let's see if we can find it. Legion's Toll might not be bad either. Natural Magic has some potential, although could also maybe kill us. There's Mortal Marks, so I'm feeling pretty secure. Spellburn's not bad. We can take Barrel Senses for the Predict. Spellburn maybe would have been the better choice there, but you know, you don't know what you're gonna have access to. And I thought we had some potential for better. Play Curse Keeper, Feral Presence, take Dance of Arrows, and we can attack here, so no downside. And we pass. Now we're gonna drop Kindred here. Take Patient Beast. Did lose a mana gem there because of killing our own unit. And we'll take Fleeting Spirits. Could Vile Feast here to get rid of this, but we could also do that later. Although this has, if countdown sets them to less than 4, or if they're under 4, it sets them to 0. So getting rid of that guy probably makes it so that we don't have to deal with 2 extra thralls, which is good. This guy is not marked, so can't quite get rid of him without marking him first. But we did take Dance of Arrows just for that. Now we can Beast Frenzy. I'm getting out-thralled here. And a Spirit Leech to draw cards. This is pretty good. It should be enough to get rid of a couple of units. Stormbringer's fine. And a Withering Mist to get rid of those 2 units. And I think this guy has Spell Shield. We're gonna Fleeting Spirits first, then Fleeting Spirits again, because it's free, why not? Doesn't actually do anything though. And then we'll Projectile. Pick Kindred out. I think we drop our Patient Beast here, let them play a unit. Their unit kills our units, but it's fine because Kindred can't die. Not dying is a really strong power, it turns out. Copy their guy, and attack for a winning amount of damage. Take the Vile Feast. Does 2 damage, so it can get rid of, you know, enemy units. We like all of these cards, so unfortunately we don't get to dig deeper. And we go into Woolly Snailmoth, which is another hard fight, so why not? Why not get all of the hard fights? As I said before, you can't keep the Opulent Foyer in your hand. If you do, it's going to be bad. Some of their units, anything with Quick Strike Blade, might not die with 1 hit point. That's unfortunate. Big Patient Beasts here. Kind of want them to attack, yeah, so that we can block. And we'll attack back here, and Vile. Mostly worried about the woolly Snailmoth. But the more units of theirs we can kill ahead of time, probably the better. If they attack, they do get the +3/+3, which we are not looking forward to dealing with. Could attack here as a passing move. And we'll predict into a mana gem. Not really sure what I want to do here. I know that something worse is coming later, like, for example, this woolly Snailmoth. I'm gonna Vengeance. But potentially I should have already played the Taker. I was kind of holding it for using it to kill with Wicked Harvest. I think that is maybe just a bad idea. Still just attack here though. And we'll block. Unfortunately that costs us some damage. Does get rid of that woolly Snailmoth though. And we'll drop the Taker. Not sure what happens if you Mask Mother it. Probably find that out at some point. Take Vengeance. Go into Dance of Arrows here and Beast Frenzy. Might level us up? No, you need to do it one more time. Then we'll take Dance of Arrows again. And we'll drop Kindred. Alright, let's find out. We Mask Mother, the Taker, gets the stats, but does not kill Kindred, which is cool. That is all we can hope for. I play Dance of Arrows, and I'm gonna Fleeting Spirits first. Not sure why that guy just disappeared. This is some weird thing where it has +2 because of Frost Gathers, and then it loses +2 when it comes to our side. Anyway, I'm gonna play the Beast Frenzy. So you don't really want more Opulent Foyers. You definitely don't want more Kindreds, and Mistkeeper is bad. So we take Opulent Foyer. I think Ornn is harder than Trundle, so we're going Trundle. Although if you don't kill Trundle fast, he becomes difficult. So could be a mistake. Unclear. Kindred with Deathless is probably fine. I don't mind Deathseer with Focusing Crystal either. Dragon Tooth on the Takers, maybe super obvious. I also think taking +4 damage on Withering Mist does a lot for us. It gives us a lot more healing, so we're going to take that. Can also get rid of things that have somehow get 2 hit points, should that occur. And then we'll take the Taker. Would like to take the other cards, but just can't afford it. Lissandra also has I Am Inevitable, so that's something that we have to think about. This is maybe the worst set of enemies I've ever had in a Lissandra adventure. It's all of the hard ones. So I guess it's a good showcase of what we can do here. Drop Curse Keeper, that'll give us... well, actually that's kind of stupid. Because they could have challenged it, but they decided not to, so I guess it's fine. I thought they were going to play Trundle last round, but they decided not to. It's fine, we can harvest them now. Drop Kindred. Attack. Can kill both, so may as well. You don't want them to drop an 8 cost, and then just have those increased by 8, like what's going to happen right here. Just remove all the units. Play Patient Beast. Drop new Kindred. Attack with everything. Haven't really had a lot of units be marked, so even though we're killing a lot of units, we're not actually working towards our level up. Gonna Vile Feast that to get my Kindred back. And I can't kill that. Oh, Kindred did. That was nice. Going to mark. And we're going to kill. Or perhaps we are not going to kill. Vengeance to finish it off. Yeah, it's kind of a slow whittling down of all of their things, and then you just win. Because eventually, if they don't have units for long enough, they lose. Take Spirit Rush, can maybe get rid of a unit that grows from I'm Inevitable. And we can get rid of a card because we're at full life. I think it's probably Spirit Leech. And we go into Lissandra. So the only thing we're worried about is Ice Shards on a bunch of... what are they called? Thralls at the same time. Should that happen, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna pass, just see what they do. They play Lissandra, we remove her immediately. And I think we can attack here. And we'll predict for... gonna take Withering Mist, because that does 6 damage. Lissandra levels. I think we still just remove Lissandra here. There's the Ice Shards that I really didn't want to happen. So, to be fully honest here, not really sure what to do. This is all overwhelm damage too. The one unit I can kill isn't even marked. So I think I'm doomed. We capture one unit with a Mask Mother, but then obviously we just die, so... It's not, like, super great or anything. And they're not playing Lissandra, which is weird, but it's fine. We'll just play the Taker, kill everything that's on the board right now. You have a Vengeance. Can't play it this round, but we could play it next. I think. Drop Kindred now. Probably Ice Shards. Take the Mask Mother, we can remove this unit. And we only get 3 power on this attack, so I don't think that's worth doing. Now it is. I don't super want to take 28 damage here, but I think I'm going to. Just don't really see a way around it. Can Vial 1, block 1, and then we Withering Mist 2. Got most of our life back there. Not bad. I think we keep all of our mana here. Lissandra finally comes down, is already leveled. Watcher's already at 0, so that's great for me. We'll get rid of these 2 units though. Then the Watcher comes down. Kinda want it to stay on the board so I can Fleeting Spirits it later, but since we don't have the attack token, it's not really going to work out for me. We'll just projectile it ahead of time. New Lissandra. I think we still kill Lissandra. Mask Mother and Vengeance.
I as well, dear wolf.
Frostbite's been pretty annoying for us. Good news is we level now. Yeah, we get hit with Frostbite again. But they are almost out of cards, so that's nice. I'm gonna let them die at round end to the Patient Beast, and then next round we can solve the Trundle issue. Now that we have our power back, we get to combine, and we win the game. So, that was overall one of the hardest Lissandra adventures I've ever done. In the sense that every node was basically the hardest node it could be. I think Bone Scryer is the only other node that would have been maybe harder with like I Am Inevitable or something to that effect. All things should go cold maybe. But aside from that, yeah, went pretty well, except for Lissandra, and if Lissandra didn't have I Am Inevitable, we would have beat her in that first round. We just kind of got completely demolished by that Ice Shards. Weird that they didn't play Lissandra until later in the second game. Not sure what that was about. But I think this is going to be your easy way to win. Honestly, we did fine even though everything was complex. So yeah, this is what I would do first. I'm still working out how to make Master Yi work, and maybe I won't. We'll see. And I haven't touched Yasuo yet, but I'm sure that'll be fine as well. Anyway, that is all for me. Hopefully this helps. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.